In my opinion, you can't do a good eyebrow without trimming up your brows. I'm not saying barbing your brows, trimming it up, like mostly around that area. So I took a sharp razor blade, trim out around my brow bone area, that place that there is always an arc. Trim it down. As you guys see, I don't take so much hair. I try to take as little as I can since I don't even have brow hairs. So hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's Stella Jane. Sorry, I always like going straight to the point. So you make sure that place is well trimmed. Then you comb out the brows. You see some of these brows, some are longer than the other, right? Some are just going longer than the other. So you comb it out and trim it so that all of them will be on the same length. Not too much. As you guys can see, I'm not taking too much. And that arc area too, you should be very careful because a little bit of mistake, you would just spoil the shape of your brows. So you take as little as you can until you get the perfect shape you want. You go back in with the spoolie, brush it up and see. Take the one that is looking longer, just trim it off. When you are done trimming, you comb it again. Use the razor blade and just scrape that area downward. It makes it look cleaner. When you do this, it makes it look real clean. But try to not scrape off your brow, because doing like this, any mistake, you can just take off your brows, like your entire brows, or spoil the shape of the brows. So make sure you're taking care. So I sweat a lot and I produce oil even on my brow bone area, so I like going in with my contour shade just to apply on the brows. So I'm using Davis number 3 eye pencil today to draw my brows. I'm always using Davis. So this is the beginning of the brows, where the arc will be, and we'll end it here. I don't like drawing it downward anymore because it feels like I'm taking down my face shape. So beginning, arc, and end. You can actually use your nose too to determine where you start. The beginning, the arc of the brow, and the end. So let's draw the actual brow. You go in first and draw the shape of the brows, like outline the brows first and follow the shape in which you shave the brows. That's why shaving is very important. Just follow the shape and make sure your arc is not too sharp. Make sure your arc is gentle. You know those gentle slopey arc? I'm feeling like I'm in school again. Those gentle slopey arc, make it like that. There are some arc that is really sharp. No, you make it slopey. And I start filling in the brows, drawing hair like trance. And the front of my brows, I sharpen my pencil and draw. This is where I really concentrate in drawing those hair like trance. Upward, I draw them upward. The other side I feel, this side I draw hair like trance. So I'm using these two, my contour shade and my concealer. The contour I'm just using at the beginning of the brow since I'm always contouring that area. Then that one I just use at my brow bone area. And for application, I'm using my flat New Balm Beauty sponge and a wipe. You need a wipe or a toilet tissue because after using one product, you have to clean it before you go in with the other one. So I'm starting off with my contour shade, like to contour the beginning of the brows. You know that place, you usually contour that place, so there's no need of using concealer, then you come and use contour later. So I like starting up just the beginning of the brows to the middle. Then I blend it in with my middle finger. I go in now with my concealer. You know, I want those brow bone areas highlighted. That's why I'm using my concealer. And guys, use as little product as you can because it might get difficult to blend later. So after applying it, I use my middle finger again to blend in. I don't like using my beauty sponge because it can get easily and destroy the shape of your brow. So I use my middle finger and just dab everything in. So for the top of my brows, I use my foundation. If you have concealer, use your concealer shade. And if you have a different concealer brush, that one that has more hair, I think it's always better for beginners because it's quite easy. Just do it and glide it through. But this one you have to take your time. Then I blend it in again with this one, my little finger. Go back in if you see that there is any places that there is looking scanty and fill it in again. You could go back, like since your brows are not twin, they are sisters, so you try to match how the other one is looking. So guys, this is the final look. Hope you learned something from today's video. Always practice your brows. Don't wait when you're going out first. See you on the next video. Bye.